Welcome to a new series called Refurbing Your Old RAV. First part here is going to be Mudflaps. Let's get to it. Alright, so we're inside the garage. It's not real light, but I'm going to try and show you guys really these front ones. Real easy. You've got a couple of screws that go into the existing little holes that are there. You've got underneath this area, you push a screw holder up into there, then the screw goes in there, and it goes on. It goes on pretty easily. Take a look around the other side. This side is done. You can see my paint job turned out pretty good. It matches pretty decent. Yeah, it's a little darker than the, but you know, maybe that's my light. My car is faded a little. I'm not quite sure. But I'll put the front one on again. The real problem though is these back ones, because it tells you to remove this screw here, which is gone, which I put back in there and now is gone, so that's really nice. Thanks. You see, I had a issue with this car. It was in an accident and it doesn't match up real well, so they want you to put a screw in here, here, and here. The issue is these were supposed to be drilled. They're not. So I'll have to drill those out if I want to actually get this thing working. And then they tell you to pull this. There's a pop kind of rivet underneath here. Take that out and discard it. But I'm thinking you don't do that. So Toyota's instructions on these mud flaps I've had for 10 years, not the greatest. But we'll see what happens, so stay tuned. Alright, as you can see, this is what's going to go underneath and into a square hole underneath that section there, and then your screw is going to go into this. Not sure how well you can see up in there right now, because I should be doing this when it's, you can kind of see that hole right there. It's underneath there. Just gonna pop it up in there. Try to get it better. See there? Now it's in there. Just like these ones along the side. It's like right there. Now you're just gonna screw that front one on, and those are definitely easy. And see, this one is, it's a decent color match. You know, I used a company that I bought it from Walmart. First time I bought stuff to match these, when I bought these like 6 years ago, and the color I bought was from a company on eBay, and they were supposed to be mixed to be pyrite mica, and it came out black. Just absolutely horrible. This is much better. Like I said, this is from a company that was on Walmart. I had these sitting in my storage for like 6 years. I never bothered to put them on. Now I'm trying to get this thing looking a little bit better. Hopefully I can get rid of it soon and get the prices on vehicles ever come down. If not, maybe it'll look a little nicer. But I'll go ahead and screw these on. We'll come back for a second, and then tomorrow we'll work on the rear. Alright, so I've got this screwed in partially underneath the bottom. Up there, and I'll turn the light on. That's a lot better. The 3 screws in partially, the one in the bottom tightened up. You see, you definitely want to hold it against the body. See? But then I forgot this step. You want to turn your tire. You have to do it on both sides to really be able to get at those screws, or you're going to have a heck of a time. So we'll finish screwing this up and then we'll get to the back tomorrow. Okay, so we're out here, we're working on putting these back ones on. You can see here, screws went in there, the old one, and here's the new one that's halfway on. This is where the issue is going to be if you don't have the right tools. You're going to either have to take the tire off so you can put the drill, use a drill or some other screwdriver longer to get in there, because basically you're going to have a hard time getting to that. But otherwise it goes on. I almost really don't need to drill a hole. I drilled a little pilot one, but just screwing the screws will go right through the plastic. It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. That's how they go on. See, it's almost done, but they also said to put a screw in the bottom there, and throw this away, but you do not want to do that. You want to keep that because there's really nothing for the screw underneath to hang on to. But we're going to finish putting this last one in. I got a little socket. I'm going to put a little bit on, tighten it down, and that's basically it. And then you're done. Only took me 6 years of having this sitting in the closet to actually get to it. So, but then the next thing will be to clean up the inside of the car, and we're gonna try and do something with these wheels. Not sure yet, but yeah, they're kind of fugly. Definitely rusting. Maybe go black. I'm not sure. We'll find out next couple of videos. Try to get this thing looking a little better before we end up selling it. See there the gap from where they had a small accident, and it doesn't line up all the way. Repair shop did a terrible job. There might be some stuff in here that's not broken or not lined up correctly anymore, but I really don't want to get into it. So we'll see. And we'll see you in a few minutes, maybe, for the final result. Okay, so you can see both sets are on now. It's a little dark here, but definitely gives it a little more aggressive look. There was a major problem that he ran into, though. Is that the top rivet underneath here does not go back in there. It won't go through this hole, so you're either going to have to extend that hole, or they probably should have gave you a different rivet, one that you could screw into, and I'm going to have to go to the store and get that. And hopefully that'll all line up, but overall, looks pretty good. Match on color's pretty good. It's a little dark out here, like I said, so you can't really see the whole car. But yeah, it gives it a little more aggressive look. It looks better.